round is live, and we have X7. Oh, he's taken down by Jacob. A quick rush towards this B bomb site. Now they're going to be able to get in, and there's no way that ENCE is going to be there in time.
Certainly not. Alexi B, though, has to try and watch out from the garden alongside Aerial. Sergey, the young talent, could be called upon to go huge in this round if they want to pick up the pistol. Of course, in these best of ones, every round so vitally important. Alexi B going to get taken out courtesy of JKS, leaving Aerial to make a move. But the players have been thinned out so much from the Finns, it's so difficult to see how they can pull this one off. Aerial's been dinked to make matters even worse, and Sergey is going to find himself one, but surely the damage has already been done. Player from Pit's going to be Liaz. He's going to open up his account in this round alongside Aerial, who comes in for two. May not expect two players to be stacked on the banana side, and unfortunately for ENCE, Azza was playing passively.
See how this goes. Utility being used. Azza going to lead the way. Actually, the two SMGs going to lead the way. But there's the CZ with a double kill, and now this gets dangerous. They have to enter into the bomb site, but they're not winning these fights. And there's Sergey. One more, and it looks like ENCE might have just done it. Just Jacob left. 1 versus 3. He's got plenty of time. He can play this patiently, waiting for the next peak. And he's going to back off and use some of his utility.
Such an awkward call when it seemed like they had control over A. Walk into the trap and it's been sprung. Jacob, 24 seconds to play it with, being baited out, and the Finns have done it. And keep in mind, they didn't really come into this round with too much. Now it's going to be the pincer movement from ENCE, both coming in with their automatic weapons spraying through the smoke. X7 going to take the initiative, decide to push the T's. The bomb's gone out in the open, sprays for a second player and gets that too. X7's on a tear, gives his team such an advantage. And now Alexi B is trying to clean up the rest. JKS is able to at least counteract with a frag of his own, but the rotation's already in place.
That's such a sick round from ENCE. The two B defenders, they do everything perfect. The two Molotovs trapping Renegades, forcing them back, and the aggression behind it as well with flashbangs. JKS can't even get a plan. He goes for it.
And it's going to yield the first kill. Aerial's been plucked out. JKS takes significant damage, but that's a great turn of events. Some more damage from a grenade. The more they posture here, the more likely these grenades are to fly on their heads.
Yeah, I mean, ENCE has been great with utility. This hit comes in, and JKS Jacob low. Even with the man advantage, they can get doubled up very easy in the pit. Here's Sergey. It's his chance. It's his time, and he delivers. No more pressure coming up mid. They wanted pit first, and it's not going to happen. And Olu is going to get the final 3 kills.
Well, it has been a masterclass on utility here on Inferno from ENCE. They're constantly whittling away before the Renegades even get close.
That smoke is brutal. That might just end things. I mean, Renegades have to come through this, and it's just, they're losing so many players. A 3-on-3. One lurker up mid is going to get the CT spawn, but they have to plant the bomb. Almost no time, and Alexi's going to rush this. He's going to rush it, he's going to get the bomb down, and that's it. That's another round for ENCE. They're going to end the half 10-5. A good recovery. Hasn't happened yet. This is going to be a split towards that B bomb site. 3 players from ENCE coming through, but there's the crossfire. Azza's shown up 3 quick kills. They needed him. He had only 3 in the first half, and he's doubled his scoreline. It's on JKS. The other long-standing member of this roster is going to get dropped.
That was always the risk, having JKS by himself, but the damage is already done. Bomb planted, but it's not going to get capitalized on. Renegades, far too many players.
This is the best setup they could hope for. You could see one player getting up top, Liaz waiting. Oh, he just pre-fires when he sees the flashes. He's gonna go for another. Not able to do it, but where's his team? So many players. Oh, the knife is out. Liaz gets it. He's still alive somehow. And this is a disaster for ENCE. It's all falling apart.
What is going on here, Moses? How is this happening? Renegades have won the round and only lose 1 player. Plus a knife, Liaz survived.
The knife is an extra, is 1,500, oh, hold the thought, B-rush, here we go. Jacob walks right into it. JKS is traded after 2, but Azza's still here. He is the last line of defense. He's got to hold them off for the moment. Rotation's coming in. He's got to stand his ground, and he's delivering. 2 kills, some damage through the smoke, and all of a sudden, Alexi B has such a tough job to do.
He starts off okay, though, but he's got no health in Azza.
Some of these ENCE rounds, they've had some very nice T rounds, but they seem to be very all-in. Not a whole lot of plan Bs for the Finns, and Liaz going to continue his tear at the A bomb site. He's got 3 so far, going for a 4th, and he's going to get that 2.
One is looking towards the wall in case the flashbang comes over. And now it's been sprung, but he's actually the first player to fall. Jacob's going to stand tall with 2 of his own, though. Able to repel the push for the time being. The A site will not be secured anytime soon. There's so many flashbangs. Gratisfaction chips in for one and escapes. Lives to fight another day. Gonna have to reposition though. Alexi B's hot on the pursuit. Is gonna get the frag. It's a one-on-one post plant now with JKS making a move through mid. Alexi B, there's so many angles he can move back to. JKS is gonna have to take his sweet time clearing each and every one of them. There's been enough time that Alexi could be in pit. He could be towards library side. He has no idea he's still on the site at this stage. Alexi B's just gonna sit in position, watch the cross towards pit, really playing with JKS's mind. He's now making a move onto the side. He's making a bit of noise in terms of footsteps. Alexi B's heard that, but he's given his position away as well. Who's gonna be quicker on the draw? It's gonna be JKS, and he has a kit, so this is gonna get defused. Renegades will take a 13-12 lead. Rest with pistols. Gratisfaction's been flashed out again. There's no one there to help him out. It's that flashbang is the freest kill you could ask for. Lias is doing damage, but he's been taken down as well. Holding the line is Azza. Weakened players getting sprawled out one by one. X7's been tagged down very low, but it is going to be another post plant.
A winnable situation, and X7 has another smoke. He can toss that over towards small pit, delay a little bit longer, but with the op, he might choose to keep the visibility. This is so dangerous. If he just gets one, there it is. There's the shot he wanted. He can't land it, and not even the follow-up. It's all on Alu. Nothing to be done, and Jacob gets two.
To round 29, and indeed this map is looking likely. Jacob's opened up with one. His account is brimming with kills at this stage. Molotov thrown in counteraction, but it's going to go in the smoke. But all this time, it has stalled ENCE. And they're not entirely sure if Renegades are pushing down mid at this stage. They may have to get a move on.
Well, now Ozza's here as well. He's rotated over, and he was holding counter flash for the longest time. If ENCE did commit to that, he was ready to slow him down and help his teammates peek. That's the last piece of utility. One jumps around the corner. Good kill for JKS. He's so low. The follow-up peek from Jacob does it, and this spells the end for ENCE. It is going to be Renegades taking down ENCE in this first match of the Legend stage. They're going to go 1-0, 16-13.